Like, is there any trick that you use that even people can apply to like business or whatever, or sports or whatever it is? That
Well,
you
there's
keep
two
clear?
things. I still do it now, even before game days. Is every morning I try to meditate for like 20 to 30 minutes, just to kind of before I grab my phone and jump on Instagram and like talk to before I start my life day. I try to meditate for like 25 to 30 minutes, just to kind of hone in on my thoughts and kind of relax my brain and kind of get my body and brain ready for the day.
Do you just do that, or do you use an app that helps you with it?
I kind of just do that. I kind of sat with this this guy that does mantras or that meditates. He's like a master meditator, and he kind of sat me down and we did this whole kind of process on like getting to my mantra and using that as a tool to calm myself down and calm my brain down, and really start to. It really has changed my whole attitude too, because because I'm calm and because I try to do it twice a day. It's kind of tough with my schedule, but because I go into the day calmer, my reactions to certain things that may have riled me up before, may have led me to act out of character, don't really happen anymore. Those things I kind of just think
Maturity.
It's maturity, and it helps me. I think through those things as opposed to letting them affect me as much as they did in the past.
How do you think through those things?
Well, just by if someone says something to me that would typically rile me up before or lead to a negative reaction, I would just be quiet and I would just think about it, and I would just say, okay, I don't want to respond by yelling back. I don't want to respond the same way they gave it to me. I want to relax and be calm and say, you know what? I'm not going to answer that question.
That's their problem.
Yeah, like, you know what? You got some issues right now,
right?
And maybe I should call you later when you're calm, and then we could have a rational conversation. And I think maturity is a big thing with that, obviously, because if this was 10 years ago, I'm yelling at the top of my lungs. We're having a full argument on the phone or whatever the case may be, that I would let whatever that is affect me more than it does now. Now I'm just like, man, I'm good. Like, I don't want no parts of that. But holla at me again when you're calm and we can have I'm down for a rational conversation. Yeah. But the thing that gets me, that would, make my blood boil, get me upset, or make me, act out of character, those things don't happen anymore. And it's because I'm going to the day more mentally ready, and meditation helps me with that.
Because I think what stems from being quiet is just time.
Mm-hmm.
And time heals anything. It is the greatest superpower, weapon, force field, whatever it is.
Mainly, probably for all the wrong reasons, but, when I was young, and you deal with girls and you break up with them and they get angry with you, and you're like, you know what? Time's going to heal all, and you're going to come back around, and they typically do.
Yep.
So all advice to all you young guys out there in love, if that goes awry, they're going to come back at some point in time. It might be 30 years, 25 years, 10 years, 15 years. Be patient.
That's a very valuable lesson.
We're here learning lessons today, see? We're learning.